Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Starfield on the Xbox Series X. Today's mission: breach of contract. Got to take Barrett to Gargarin in order to exonerate Irvin Madani and restore his reputation. Barrett has set up a meeting with Irvin's original lawyer, Ellie Yankton, who currently operates out of Gagarin. This is Barrett's personal quest. We're going to go do that.
I hope Ellie is still taking names and holding people accountable around here.
Yeah, me too. It's a neat little place. I don't recall being here before. I'll have to talk to him.
I was just thinking that this is about what Irvin saw all those years ago when he arrived. He probably stood here thinking that he was going to make things better. He had a good heart.
We're going to take care of it, Barrett, I promise.
Oh, you remind me of him sometimes, wanting to make things right. And when you said it out loud, I actually believe we can do it. I just hope our lawyer is as confident.
What can you tell me about your lawyer here?
Ellie Yankton. She worked on Irvin's previous case. Ellie is one of the few lawyers on this planet who's willing to take on the mining corporations in court.
You bring everything we've discovered already?
I sent that to our lawyer already. I asked her to confidentially review what we've found.
All right, let's go talk to the lawyer.
Right. She said she would meet us at our office when we arrive. Hopefully she can tell us what we need to do in order to clear Irvin's name. Let's stick together, though. Gagarin isn't a huge town, but it's not the kind of town that I want to get lost in.
Intriguing.
You been to Clint's recently? You get crushed under all that crap yet?
No, and no. Gross.
You ever read about the early history of spaceflight? So political. So familiar sometimes.
Hold on. Oh, thought that was just an open toilet area.
Perfect. She said she would be expecting us.
Oh, I hope so.
They're conscripting security to search all the abandoned buildings for heat leeches. Guess who's got the next shift?
Yankton Law Offices. I can't talk to her from here. Yeah, I can. Just touch her fingers.
Well, well, well. Barrett, you're actually here. Astounding.
Ellie! Ellie, come on. I promised we'd stop by, didn't I?
People make promises all the time, Barrett. And most folks try to avoid Gagarin, not visit it. Anyway, I'm glad you made it out here. We have work to do, don't we?
Have there been other cases like this before?
Not exactly, but similar cases. A corporation commits a crime and needs a scapegoat, so they select someone powerless to target.
The quintessential Gagarin tale.
Indeed.
You handled Irvin's case years ago, right?
Yes. It was my first case as a bright-eyed, optimistic lawyer.
Well, starting your career with a defeat is rough, Ellie.
It was. But in a way, it made me more determined.
You said something about people avoiding Gagarin. What do you mean?
It's not a resort. It's a working town run by mining corporations. You don't come here unless you need to, and you don't stay unless you have to.
Or unless you're a bright-eyed, optimistic lawyer who genuinely wants to make things better for others. Right, Ellie?
You're kind, Barrett. Yes, I suppose there's that type of person as well.
All right, well, let's discuss Irvin's case, if you don't mind.
Down to business.
Right?
Perfect. What do you already know?
So we already know that Irvin worked for Hephaestus Mining Company years ago, and they blamed him for catastrophic economic and ecological issues here on Gagarin.
Yes. He lost his case because he didn't defend himself, and we had almost no evidence without him.
What was the judgment?
He was publicly blamed for the economic woes, and his accounts were seized in compensation.
His account on Gagarin specifically. It was just the amount he was paid years ago for the job.
Right. They would have taken his assets and other settlements, but by law, his death prevented it.
Why didn't he defend himself?
I recall receiving a message asking him to appear in court a day after his funeral.
An unfortunate reality of interplanetary legal communiques, I'm afraid.
Well, we need to clear Irvin's name.
Well, we can bring the case to a judge here if we have new evidence or a witness.
What about the evidence we found so far?
Yes, well, about that. It's just not enough.
What happens if we take the case to court with more evidence?
Best case scenario, we clear his name and his assets are returned, plus additional compensation.
So nothing we found is good enough?
Not on its own, no. It's circumstantial. Helpful to support our claim, but not enough.
We can find more evidence.
In order for me to go before a judge, I'd like to have some solid evidence pertaining to motive.
We don't have any other evidence.
Yeah, we need something major. Documentation, recordings, a witness, something.
It's been so long. How could we find anything like that?
I've thought about this a lot since the original case. The mine that Irvin worked at was shuttered in 2309. They probably still have documents relating to whatever happened there with him.
Wouldn't Hephaestus destroy incriminating documents?
Not necessarily. To Hephaestus, it might be cheaper to run away and let the dust bury it all.
Barrett, do you know which mine Irvin worked at?
Not really. All I know is that it's a Hephaestus mine from 20 years ago, somewhere on Gagarin.
I don't have a couple decades to wait for you to search them all, so we'll need to narrow it down.
Point us to the mine where Irvin was assigned to work. Please.
That's where you come in. I don't know which mine he worked at when the incident took place. In theory, you could find that information on a Foundry terminal, if you can access it. You'll need a passcode. That's the hard part. Besides the Foundry records, there also might be something in Irvin's apartment. If he knew he was being framed, he might have held on to some documents there.
Mining companies used to leave a lot behind when they shuttered a mine.
Even the confidential records and salvageable equipment? Seems wasteful.
It was probably cheaper than transporting older machines around the planet.
Makes sense. Not many people wander around outside of the city looking for abandoned mines.
Why lock your door when you're the only person on the planet, right? Anyway, try to log into the Foundry system or convince someone to find Irvin's mine for you.
Sounds like an awkward conversation. Fortunately, the captain is rather good at those.
Hopefully, that's enough to work with for now. If you'll excuse me, I have to get some court documents ready for this case.
The Foundry district isn't too far from here.
All right.
Well, this is it. Irvin's old apartment. Here, use this key.
Okay.
Yeah. Irvin didn't live here for long, but he certainly had a lot of junk here. I had no idea.
Beer bong.
Now I get why he wanted me to look at all the points. No windows, insufficient
Podcast there.
And click, you got it.
Oh, an apartment have an elevator.
Wait a second. What about this safe? I bet it's locked by a terminal.
What's that? Oh, that one.
Well, I'll be. If you ever doubted Irvin's genius, look at all this. Still chugging along 20 years later. Hold on. Is that what I think it is?
Well, I don't know, Barrett. Do you think it's a cactus? All right. Okay, so, reminders. Finalize apartment purchase. Send an anniversary gift to Barrett. And meet new coworkers at the bar. Okay, messages. Your work contract. Irvin Madani, you'll receive a mine assignment and your Foundry passcode soon. The mine assignment is specified in the contract, and the key allows you to access Foundry computers for additional information about your particular assignment. We look forward to working with you. Natalina Hartono, Hephaestus HR. Application for hunting license. Get off the screen. Application submitted to Town Hall. Application ID ERB 291. Check application status at Town Hall. Welcome to the team. Irvin, we have to talk. It's about the job. If you can, please reach out to me before you start the job. HH. I'm going to terminate Alpha Predator near the assigned mine for Hephaestus Mining Corps. This is a highly intelligent Alpha Predator that seems to have recently emerged near the newest Hephaestus mine. I've been assigned to work with Dr. Helgi Hawkson to uncover why the creature is so aggressive and whether it has anything to do with the mine's activity in the area. And I miss you. Sweetheart, I know this is going to be a long job on Gagarin, so I thought I'd send you some flowers to cheer you up. I know how much you like the ones that aren't cut, and I found someone there who had a live plant. Ta-da! Don't worry about me. Oz just got me on a new assignment already with Sarah. That'll keep me busy until you return home. Missing you always, Barrett. And unlock safe.
Aha! Will you look at that? If we go to Town Hall, I bet we can get a copy of that hunting license.
You don't want to see what's in the safe. Locker. Nothing. Contract. Credits. Trauma flag. Junk flash. And Irvin's Madani.
Is that Irvin's employment contract? Let me see. All right, we've got some solid leads, it looks like. The employment contract and the hunting license at Town Hall.
Those are solid leads.
Much better than liquid or gas leads. That much is evident. It was a bit strange going through Irvin's old things, though. I was hoping for some old pictures, but nothing. What's that you have there? A plant?
Did Irvin say what it's for?
No, but I did find a few slates that might give us a clue, as well as a reminder to finish a physics paper that I never did.
I'm not sure what it is.
Well, it looks like one of Irvin's experimental plants contained in an even more experimental habitat dish. Remarkable. Irvin always fancied himself an inventor as well as a botanist.
It may have evolved to survive long periods of drought.
Evolved or altered, Irvin used to experiment a lot with extremophile plant life. Maybe he made the perfect plant buddy for his windowless apartment. In any event, I'll go through Irvin's notes in more detail later. There's probably a flowchart somewhere with this little guy's name on it. Oh, on that note, we should give it a name. I'm thinking something simple yet refined. What do you think of Harvey?
Harvey works for me.
Then it's unanimous. Okay, the three of us should get back to it. You, me, and Harvey have a case to solve. No idea where mine H363 is, but we could search for it. This town hall has seen better days. Hopefully that public access computer is still working.
Town hall. File a complaint. The complaint box is at capacity. All right, applications. Mining permit. Check application status. Enter Irvin ID's application ID. Irvin's application ID. Application type, hunting. Applicant, Irvin, location H363. If applicable, basis mining operation, date effective 6/1/2309. Status approved. Okay. Mining permit error. Your August protector permit is still valid. You don't need to apply again until it expires. Oh.
So, the hunting license was sponsored by Hephaestus after all. Ellie will be very interested to see this.
I'm on break.
See if you can log in with your Argos extractor account.
Bills account. View my paychecks. Pending paycheck. Dispersed paycheck. $1,000. I'll take that. There's the database. Request denied. Admin. Search database. 363 right there. Download coordinates. We'll check it. All right.
Coordinates look valid to me. Imagine Irvin thinking the same thing all those years ago. Just a job, right? Well, at least we know where to keep looking, right?
Right. Let's go search the abandoned mine for incriminating documents now.
I guess we'll see what state the mine is in. It's possible they collapsed it before they left. We just won't know until we get there.
Right.
If that's the case, we'll just have to figure something out. Oh, yeah? Love it. Let's go.
Oh, that was
Continues.
Give me a quick save right here, real quick. Lord knows I'm gonna need it. See, I don't think I have any shotgun, but that's alright. Yeah. Oh. Hello. Ooh, that hit hard. Level 90 right there. That was it up the rain, weapon marks on them. Ranch issue. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, good.
Oh. Oh, and you get to doing this quest, the Varun guns. That dude didn't like this one. So what I'm using is that.
Hey. Hello.
Hello. Another one? Yep. Oh, one hit that one. You rid of the one up there?
Ouch.
No problem. Out of it, you dummy.
Always a pleasure watching you work.
Come up smoking. See what's going on.
Whoa, looks like they left a lot of stuff intact when they shuttered this place.
Look
I
at
wonder
that
if they
big
were
guy.
in a hurry or if it was just cheaper to replace it. Where'd they go?
Oh, it's in my face. Ah, heck. Got me trapped in there. Nice of you to stay outside there, Bear. I appreciated that.
Oh, bad choice.
There's something in here.
This looks promising. This looks like administration. Company records. Bingo.
Copper. It's over here. Yep. Alright, let's see this. Mine status. Decommissioned on 9/1/09. Employees. Hobson, Helgi, and Madani Irving. Hired 2309. Short term. Assignment terminate local predator. Assist Dr. Helgi with environmental impact study. Workstation location cavern, lab. And Hobson Heigl. Hired 2305. Long term. Conducting an environmental impact study which is incorporated in several upcoming land acquisition bids in 2310. Workstation cavern central chamber.
All right.
We found out what we
Now
needed.
let's go find Irvin and Helgi's lab stations. Now, nice butter.
Oh. Like 13 on med packs. $39 on med packs. Holy crap. An unlimited med pack. I don't need a whole bunch. I got a whole bunch in the ship that I honestly never use. I do Barrett's quest and then lead you to, at least it led me to unlimited med packs. What's this up here? Ah, the elevator down. I forgot about this. Barrett, bye. Okay, here we are. I have a feeling. How's that? Solstice. 32. Sure. I have 2 solstices, but using the best one I can. I got shotgun, but I bet it's gonna be net. Oh, I see one there. Nickel. Alright, let's see what we got. Irvin Madani's computer. Alright, Irvin Madani visiting expert in xenobiology. This account is deactivated. Archive the memos. Experiment results. They're not going to like what I have to say. Apex predators. Irvin, I've included your analysis in my papers, which I've sent to the main office. Thank you for helping me collect and analyze the data. I sincerely hope this makes a difference. Sent. Poison planet. Dr. Hobson, the data tells a troubling story. Could the microbial colony network be poisoned by the chemicals from these mines? Could this cause a global collapse?
It was the destruction of the bacterial colonies, not the apex predators. So, they ruined the ecosystem here, and it had nothing to do with Irvin. This is it. This is what Ellie needs to see.
We have to get evidence. Oh, there's one here. Hit nothing. What the world did I do? Alright, Barrett, we're gonna have to go down there now. Well, that's the way we came in. Here we go.
Lights are on down here at least. That's good.
Isn't it? I should have fixed this weapon before I come down here. Modded. Oh, I hear you. Good, that was easy. Some of these are tougher than others. That kind of startled me with them running up like that. Oh, this has a glorious sound. Oh, I'm gonna stand in here. Ain't nothing in there anyway. What we have in here? Nothing. Oh, we've got a long ways to go down through these caves.
Like seaweed and sulfur.
Yeah. Bear said it smells weird in here like seaweed and sulfur. Looking to get in some crap here. I hear him. There he is. Oh, that's more than a pet. I'll come up with a name for that.
Ow! Okay, that hurt.
Stay out of it.
Won't even
Bear.
start.
Bear. Damn. You're hitting hard. Dang. Go. Just seen him. Evidence I need is over here. Random negotiator. Very heavy. Credits. Ammo. Ores. H363. Helgi Hobson, Senior Biology. Studies. Well, that's a bunch. Alright. Study ecosystem collapse. Biochemical analysis of subsurface bacterial colonies have revealed near total collapse caused by the gases. We know that. Studies. Effects. The apex predator species is an important component of the Gagarin ecosystem. The species is eusocial and has a strict caste structure with drones, defenders, and a primary reproductive gene, or queen. The gene of each region reproduces irregularly, and waste produced by the nesting process is used exclusively by soil microbes to form massive colonies below the surface. Microbial colonies below the surface of Gagarin exists a vast microbial colony network that spans much of the planet. These colonies contain many species of microbes working together to convert dust and organic material into soil. Without these colonies, Gagarin's entire ecosystem would be devastated. Apex predator species. If a local queen is a regional hive of apex predator dies, one of the drones is promoted to queen by consuming the remains of the previous queen. The process of promotion takes several months. Eesh.
Seems like Helgi tried to do the right thing here. I'm sure Ellie would.
Due to witnessing numerous ethics violations of Hephaestus, I quit. This is my 180th report about the severity of the situation. What Hephaestus is doing in these mines will cause the biome to become unstable in the short term, and it will ruin our environment permanently in the long run. Read my studies if this is unclear. If anyone reads this at all, what a waste.
I want to see this. He's citing numerous ethics violations dating back to before Irvin's time. And Hephaestus just ignored him.
Yep. They're in that conversation, but they're not even in the room.
Welcome back, you two.
Thank you.
How was the trip to the mine?
You're gonna love this, Ellie.
You can tell her, Barrett. It's your case.
Okay, someone better tell me. Come on.
We found the coordinates to Irvin's old work site and went there. Huge battle. Fire, explosions. Pew, pew, pew.
Barrett, please.
You should have seen the plants in there, too. Weird stuff. Anyway, you read over the documents we found there, right? What do you think?
What you both found in that mine is remarkable. These documents show that the chemicals released by the mining process contaminated the ecology even before Irvin was tasked with removing the predators. And they also show that Helgi informed Hephaestus of the issue, and it was repeatedly ignored. Yep. And with that, I think we've got ourselves a case, my friends.
Yes! That's what I wanted to hear, Ellie. Woo!
Yes, but it's still likely to lose. Because what we really need now is Helgi as our witness, and that is a problem.
Why is that a problem?
Helgi isn't an ideal witness at all. He was our star witness the first time, and he never showed up. Plus, he's got a reputation around town. After he quit, he went a bit weird.
I can handle a bit weird. I know the captain can too.
Clearly. But the judge might feel differently. It might be worth finding some character witnesses too while you're looking for him.
That's understandable.
I'm glad you're taking it in stride. It's just, for a case with this much science, we need the man who wrote the claims to back them up. Maybe even explain it in layman's terms.
Gagarin isn't huge. We'll look around.
You might ask Dr. Kayala. She checks up on folks who fall through the cracks sometimes. You'd have to convince her to tell you where he is. That might be hard.
Sounds like we're making a stop at the med clinic. We'll be back when we convince Helgi to be a witness.
Listen, if he refuses, then he refuses. Can't force him.
Yeah, we don't want to press him too hard. The last thing we need is him refuting what he wrote. This is going to take a light touch, but I think we can handle it.
All right. Okay. I guess we're going to call this one here. So, if you made it this far, I do appreciate it. And if you enjoyed the show, consider leaving a like. I got a lot more on the channel, and a lot more to come, and not just Starfield, just a bunch of other stuff on there. Find something else you like, why not subscribe? And click that notification bell, let you know when I upload and go live. It's free and easy for you, and it helps the channel out immensely. And thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.